Our next speaker is Paulina Lim.
Imagine a family having dinner. Tonight, 4-year-old Jane and her parents are having roast chicken and veggies. Yum! They sit around the table and begin their meal. After a while, Jane's parents notice that Jane hasn't touched the chicken. So her parents say, "Jane, try the chicken." Jane shakes her head no. They encourage her a few more times until they say, "Jane, eat your chicken or else you can't leave the table." Jane pouts and protests the more her parents push her to try the chicken. And the more she pouts and protests, the more her parents get frustrated trying to get her to eat it. After all they want is a healthy, happy child. Imagine this happens every night, with Jane's parents pleading and bribing, stressed out and at their wits' end, and Jane refusing to take a bite. This is a snapshot of what families with feeding concerns may experience on a meal-to-meal basis. Most families experience picky eating and mealtime tantrums. Unfortunately for most, these behaviors get better as their child grows. For other families, however, the types of food trickle down into 1 or 2 types of food, and the tantrums worsen. Parents, in turn, are stressed out and worried about their child's eating. And while we have strategies for parents to help their kids become better eaters, we don't really know how to help parents feel less stressed, worried, and anxious about their child's eating. So in our study, we wanted to know how feeding impacts parents' stress, worry, and sad mood. Parents who experience more challenging child behaviors, like throwing tantrums or throwing food, kicking and screaming while eating, refusing to come to the table, and families who argue during meals are more likely to feel stressed out, worried, and sad. On the other hand, families who eat meals and snacks at the same time every day, remove toys and video games from the table, and have enjoyable mealtimes are less likely to feel stressed, worried, and sad. There's more to feeding than just eating food. Feeding is a delicate dance, and both parent and child play an important role in the feeding relationship. This means that we need to support parents while they support their child eat and grow. And one good way is to provide parents with skills to help them feel less stressed, worried, or sad during meals. So now imagine the same family meal with Jane and her parents. But this time, when Jane refuses to eat her chicken, her parents take several calming breaths and think to themselves, "It's okay if she doesn't eat the chicken. Kids need time to get used to new foods." They tell Jane, "That's okay. We'll try the chicken again next time."